All I see is blackness. Oh, my hood's down.
Yes, me lord. I got kicked by horse once. It hurt.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Hey guys, this is Gimme Your Soul from Lord Iran, and you're listening to Cecil's audio commentary.
Yo guys, welcome to Audio 264. This is Cecil bringing to you guys the very first part of a very long series. This is the WCG series that I'm bringing to you guys. The WCG 2005 regional qualifiers, as in the winners of this, the regionals, they go to nationals. So you guys should pretty much know that already. So I'll skip the formalities. We're going to go right to the 15-second mark, and we're going to get that unpaused in 5 seconds. But if you're not at that spot yet, whoa, that was too quick. Alright, I'll slow it down for you guys. I'll be nice and slow for a little bit, then we're going to speed it up. But anyways, if you're not at that part yet, just get it paused, get ready to go, just make sure you're at that mark. And for those of you who are at that mark, let's begin this series. This is a match between FOH Soylent and, of course, myself, Cecil. So, let's get this unpaused in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. So, okay, we're going to start this off, I guess, from where I'm going to. I'm getting a altar build first, obviously going a DH, and simple Night Elf versus Undead. Nothing too much has changed within probably the 4 or 5 weeks since WCG was played. So, this is, I believe, this is after... Oh wait, I don't want to tell you where it is because that might give it away for the next one. So, but yes. Anyways, reading the lovely dialogue here. I don't know if it was shit talk or something. I don't know. I didn't really care. It doesn't matter. But other people said that like he was. I don't know. I heard like different stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be gossiping, but his little brother, I think, got pretty pissed off. Like when he lost, he like called someone a loser or someone. Or shit, I don't know. One of them guys. They were sneaky. They're up to no good. Anyways, we're going to bring some of these wisps out just to kind of scout where it is. Altar and Moonwell Wisp always goes out to scout. And sometimes if you're not really too excited about harassing, if you just want to know where they are, you can just send out one wisp, because by the time your hero is out, you would have scouted 2 spots, and by a 4-player map, by process of elimination, you would know where they would be. Either if you didn't see them yet, then it would be the last place you did not scout. So anyways, once again, just talking with him. Good old Soylent. I think his brother's alias was like Benny Hinn or some shit. If you guys don't know who that guy is, it's pretty funny. It's not funny as Don Vito, which now I regret not putting as my name. They say you regret the things you didn't do the most. Well, I didn't put Don Vito as my name. Instead, it's just boring Cecil. Don Vito, man. He's awesome. Anyways, just making sure he's not bringing that Death Knight into my base. I really could not go for these wisps dying thing, so I'm just going to make sure he doesn't get to me, and hopefully I'll be in good hands. But anyways, I'm going to begin with my Ancient Protector right away. The reason for this being is that I realize I just played Aether a few times, and he goes pretty frickin' strong in the beginning harass. So I want to have something to hold myself as I tech, just so I can worry about some other things. And once again, this zero ping thing, both of us are loving and hating at the same time here. So I'm just making sure that his options are very slim to destroy some wisps. He only managed to get rid of one one's good, I can deal with that loss, and then after he leaves my base, that's when I start to tech. Usually it's best just to wait the duration of time until he leaves your base. If you have a DH, he won't be in there for very long because his mana is just going to get burnt out. So I trap his Death Knight, do the little across map mana burn, which looks totally bitchin', by the way. So he's just doing pretty good with his ghouls creeping here. What else? Nothing much. Actually, right now I was on my way to those orange creeps, as you can see right now, trying to get rid of anything he could be creeping. And I noticed he was already on his way for the other ones. So always have your boots on your DH. Simple enough as it is. And I'm just making sure that we're just kind of doing a stalemate there. I'm waiting for him to make his move, and I'm just kind of blocking him from reaching my base. And right now I have to be very cautious whether or not he'll attack my base or not. But I've got that wisp to scout if he creeps this shop, and I'm just kind of checking the area out, scoping what I got. I need to send more wisps to scout, that's why I sent that other one. And also, I'm putting him kind of on the side just to check if he ran into his base. And it's usually at this time, as I seem to be right, when he's getting his crypt. So he's getting his crypt. I kind of attacked a little too late, so he will get that up there. It was best that I would have maybe let him creep a little bit, just so I can get rid of that second crypt, so I don't have to deal with a whole mass of Gargs, and I can maybe have a lot more time to adjust to it, or to be able to make it to where my counter Gargs, which I would get in the first place, would be even more effective. So I switch out the I switch out the gold mine, and I'm just making sure once something's hit once, goes away, he only gets one wisp, which kind of looked weird. I forgot how I don't know what the hell happened there. Anyways, going to DH Panda. Getting pretty close there. I go tier 2, and I'm ready just to get my next tier building. Finishing up some creeps, ready to get my Panda. I see him near that area, so he's creeping there. I see that he's running out of the way, so I assume that he's running out of the way. But she's not. He goes right back to creep. But he ran out of the way just in time for the wisp, and I was a little too far to really reach him in time, so oh well. Maybe I could have gotten rid of a ghoul, or maybe two. See, now once I get in there, that's a little too late. Yeah, get rid of one ghoul. I'm happy. But I could have gotten rid of a little bit more, which I learned by my match versus Newbie. Because on this map, what I did, I just made sure that I had scouts in every possible position. Guys, you have no frickin' clue how important this is. These are 60 gold units. You can afford to maybe lose one or two at the expense of knowing where your opponent is. And especially for Night Elf now, with the whole teching thing, yeah, you want to make sure that you have great map control. Otherwise, he's just gonna plow right through your base, and you're just gonna be, wow, you're gonna be pretty much slammed in the pooper. And if I know my listeners well, they don't like pooper slams. No, they don't. Anyways, back to what's going on. Anyways, just make sure to scout with wisps, for God's sake. It's not very hard to do, and maybe, I don't know if I'll get the second one of the replays versus Newbie posted up. Maybe I can get Game 1 and Game 3. Game 2 was like a one-sided one down Twisted Meadows. That was the one that I won, but it shows like where all the spots that are perfect for scouting. And like once I saw him near that area, and once that wisp died, I ran right for that area. And sure enough, he was creeping it, and it was just too much. And he ultimately couldn't take that, and then, you know, the Night Elf gayness kind of helped a little bit too. So, anyways, I am just basically, right now I need to be moving out and about and not worrying about these Gargs. I need to be creeping, I need to creep this Goblin Merchant, and that's what's kind of screwing me at this point. And you'll see how you'll see how pretty close this game is. It's not a one-sided game, I can guarantee you guys that. And it was quite a surprise, because I had no idea who this guy was. I mean, I might have recalled seeing his name in ladder once or twice, but I didn't really remember too much about him. And so I was playing sort of on the terms of, I was playing him expecting what a European undead player would play. And at this point in time, he would go totally strong on my base, but not really, I mean, it's really hard to grasp that, plus the fact that I haven't played in a little while since the semester just started up. But I was playing in terms of what I would expect a Euro player to do. So that kind of swayed a little bit, but it shouldn't sway it enough, because you should be able to adapt fairly well. So anyways, enough of that. Back to what's going on here. That AP is doing its good purpose, taking out a few of the Gargs. I lost a couple of the Hippos though. That is not a nice thing to have happen. That is a pooper slamming right there. You know the poopers people talk about? That's a slamming right there. Because I'm only producing Hippos out of one Ancient of Wind, and they're really vital to just keep in your base and keep by your Moonwells, because you want to be able to, for when the final battle comes up, you want to be able to be ready for it. So anyways, I'm just going to try to hound them with the DH while the Panda and the rest of my army continues to creep. So that's what I'll do. I am just kind of looking for expansions, because I'm expecting him to be moving around the map at this point, and right now he only has his Gargs moving around. His ghouls and all that stuff, they're just chilling in the back of his base. He doesn't have his Lich and all that other stuff out there. So this is why, see, my DH was running into different areas. This is why having a 60 gold Wisp could have saved me all the time that it took me to scout those areas out. So